wanted the battle. Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
All right, for our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man.
The original man is the Asiatic black man. He's the maker. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's part of civilization and God of this universe, Sarit. And there's only one God.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, man. Salute to my brother Remo on the house early, Mr. Let's Talk Fashion. And we got my boy Thomas Hill in the early. Salute to the JBT fam, man. We in here, y'all. We about to have a great show today. I know we got a great announcement today. So from going forward, we're gonna have my man T'Challa, aka Prize Fighter, man, going forward. He's gonna be our new host. So, it'll make it easier so BVO can focus on cooking brothers, man, because y'all like how I cook D3 and cook Thomas Hill. Salute to my man Thomas Hill. I got to get back to cooking, so we making my man Prize Fighter the full-time host. What's going on, Thomas?
Hey, man, I came in here to get cooked, especially if you're going to be pouring a seasoning on me and putting me in the water, dog, because I ain't never been done that way before. I don't think it's going to happen today, neither.
But I'll let my man.
Well, first I want to say.
Go ahead. My bad.
First, I want to say, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. First, I want to say I appreciate my brother BVO for letting me come up here and do what I do. So he the one that pulled me into this. If y'all already know the story, for y'all that don't know, I didn't want to do this. BVO kept talking to me, and we. I'm still here rocking with him, so that's my dude, and I appreciate him, man, for letting him let me come up here and use his panel and get what I feel off. So salute to my bro.
Salute to my guy, man, Mr. Propaganda himself.
Yeah, man, that sounds good, didn't
it? Yeah.
All right, well, look. So first off, before we get the show started and get into this boxing, I want to start by saying send out. Big prayers to Willie Mays, man, the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man, and just prayers go up to Willie Mays, man. And I want to send another condolence to Adam Giles and his family as well. So before we get off cooking, I wanted to say that.
Oh yeah, but, salute to my man.
Definitely rest in peace.
Yeah, we can't say enough about Willie Mays. One of the first Black superstars in America to be embraced, and always was a man's man. People don't know this, but this was Barry Bonds' godfather, wonderful guy. And Adam Giles is a good friend of mine. You see, I got his picture up. Good brother, man. Died way too young, man. I think my brother was only 53 years old. So rest in peace to my man Adam Giles, man. So he was a baby, man. Sure. But for sure, man. But salute to the chat. Salute to my guy saying I love your streams, man. I appreciate you following us, man. Well, yeah, I know my man got some questions. And Thomas brother get cooked tonight. Because I was cooking Thomas earlier.
Nah, you didn't cook nothing, bro. I just made a mistake and had somebody else's name in my mouth. It was on Cash Sports, man. But I was trying to say freaking Sugar Ray Robinson, but I got it mixed up with Floyd Patterson.
Yeah, Floyd Patterson. Yeah, that's what he said. No, he didn't get it mixed up. That's what he said. He tried to tell us that.
I got it mixed up, dog. That's all that was, dog.
But
go ahead.
But you good?
Nah, we got a packed show, so let's get right into it in the mud. I'm gonna start off with the homie T on this one. Is Tank Davis cherry picking fighters, past his prime and fighting Loma?
I would think not. I mean, it's the people. The people been saying he's been ducking him. He ducked him as early as last year, right? People said he was ducking him last year. Could have fought him last year. Like, unfortunately, there was releasings that came out from both Bob and Loma who said that they never had Tank on the radar. That a long time ago it was only being discussed when Tank was a up and coming prospect, but that it was never serious because you got Top Rank, who was owned by Bob Arum, and then you got Floyd Mayweather Mayweather Promotion, who is owned by somebody who left Top Rank.
Right.
And that never sits well with Bob because Bob is about getting that bread. So do I really want to see the fight? No, because I know that the flack that he gets for doing what we see in real life. Like, he makes people look less than ordinary, and he gets for some odd reason he catches flack for it. And I think it's all along been his affiliation with Mayweather. A lot of people hate Mayweather, man, because of the stuff that he does, and also because he was really good. And he talked to a lot of people. But that being the case, man, I mean, we look at his body of work. When has Loma ever been taken advantage of? Who really gave Loma the business? I ask, because I've seen him dominate fights against bigger people. I've seen him dominate fights against smaller people. I've seen him lose a couple of fights. But this is a sport that very few people go undefeated. So like his last most recent fights, I thought he beat Devin. I thought that he utterly destroyed the person who gave Devin his legacy. That's what they were claiming in Cambosis. And knocked him out when Devin Haney went like 24 rounds with him of hell. 24 rounds of hell.
So hell. He smoked him.
Yeah.
24-0. It wasn't hell. He just beat him up.
That's cap.
I think he won 2 rounds, but he definitely didn't win no more than 2 rounds. But he definitely got. But I mean, I think Maxie Hughes blanked his ass, and what is that? So like I'm saying, and I know what Loma would do to Maxie Hughes. So yeah, he's gonna spark him out round 6 and 8, and they're gonna say he cherry picked. It was an old guy that's past the prime. But let me say this: for the people who do detract against Tank, there was a time when Loma had a chance to unify or to fight Devin. He chose to unify, to which Devin said he was ducking, and then he said he was old and washed. Right. You fast forward 3 years, I think 4 years, and then now it's a legacy fight, and it's whatever when he's fighting Devin. So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about anything, because the fighter that he didn't fight said he was old and washed when he fought Teo, and Teo really shouldn't get credit for the victory because he was old.
Oh my God! And
then when he fought, it was a legacy fight.
Oh my goodness,
that's cold. Now,
so I don't put much stock on what people think or say. I know that Loma's still a quality fighter. I know that ain't nobody over there making him look like he's out of place, making him look like he's handicapped or old or geriatric or he needs to be in a wheelchair. He's been beating people pretty soundly, and he's done it for most of his career. So like, yeah, it's gonna seem like a cherry pick, but if Tank is a man of his word, and what we've seen through recent releasings is that when he said something, it usually stands as true. He said that he was going to fight 7 people, and these 7 people would be people that they said I was afraid to fight. So number 1 on the docket is Lomachenko.
Okay.
So be it.
Yo, do I got a mic check, BVO? Because I
Yeah,
had the phone
mic
off.
check.
I'm sorry.
You're a little low now. You're a little low now.
How about now?
Now you better.
Yeah, because I had whenever my son called, I gotta pick up the phone no matter what. So my apologies. Yeah, man. So my apologies. But,
salute to my man. Salute to my man. I got him in the house. My brother Mookie.
Man, BVO side calls to you, dog.
No, you a goofball.
Damn.
Mookie's in the house.
That's
Mookie's in the house.
Over the head bars.
Salute to my guy Mookie, man. But let me go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Who the hell is Mookie?
Jaja. That's my man Ja. Mookie.
Why the hell you call him Mookie?
Why you say he looked like Mookie?
No, that's Mookie. Mookie was always late to Sal's Pizzeria.
Oh, okay.
It's a movie. You guys probably never seen
I
it.
know.
It's a movie.
Nigga, we know what the movie is.
Do the right thing.
That's over the head bar.
That's D, Mickey. Freaky D.
D for the win. Salute, brother.
Since we got
before we get our boxing analysts involved, let me answer this question because Thomas Hill been doing a lot of propaganda, and I got to step too, man, because he been spitting a lot of propaganda about this kid Tank who ain't fought nobody. He keep trying to talk about this guy's the greatest, this guy's this guy's that.
I never said he was the greatest. I never said he was the greatest.
At the end of the day, man, the great Teofimo Lopez fought this man, 4 years ago? Beat him to death. Easy fight, easy work. Some people start calling, some people call Teo, Pretty Boy Floyd reincarnated, which is a great title. I agree with that. But when it comes to Tank, we know he's cherry picking. We know what's going on. We know that Tank is scared of Teo. We know that he won't even mention King Teo's name. We know that Teo's a 2-time 2-division champion, where Tank is just a 1-division champion. We know that Teo only fights the best. He went from Loma, step right to Salvador Martin,
and step right
to Josh Taylor. So, and then he about to go against
Steve Claggett now.
Steve Claggett. Hey, I didn't interrupt you at all. I was quiet. See, you see how they do, John? When the Asiatic black man, the man sent by God, is talking, that's what they do. But they've been doing it for 400 years. It's okay.
My bad. I just was acknowledging that Steve Claggett is the best.
But salute to my man, Just Do. But the funny thing about it is, the funny thing about all this is Tank fans will make an excuse for anything to give him credit. Beating up a guy like George Kambosos, who Teo beat but almost passed away, so he end up losing a close fight to him. That's the guy y'all talking about? Come on,
everybody cooked him, but
stop. At the end of the day, man, Teofimo Lopez is constantly disrespected, and I don't understand why he can't get a fight. I don't know why the Puerto Rican can't get a fight. I know he's probably one of the most boring fighters in boxing history, but why not get a Puerto Rican a fight? If you don't want to fight the Puerto Rican, you don't want to fight Teo, who are you going to fight? An old man who's already lost? I mean, that's what you expect from Tank fans. Just propaganda and BS, all fluff, no filler. I don't know if you guys ever had a beer before. You'd be like, man, this beer, you ever had a light beer? Say, this beer ain't really hitting. That's exactly what Tank's career has been. It's been one of those beers that's just not really hitting. Or watered down drink in the club. That's exactly what Tank's whole career has been. You ever go to the club and they had them watered down drinks like, this ain't no Crown, this is water.
For $17.
That's exactly what Tank's career has been. $55, $80 fights to see him fight nobody. And I'm tired of the propaganda. We love Leonard Ellaby, but I gotta say this, man. Leonard, please stop endorsing this foolishness. We know you better than that. Who is Frank Martin? I never heard of this kid. So you want to give you credit for fighting Frank Martin, who drained himself? There again, with the games we get. Why you keep interrupting while I'm talking? You do this with Thomas Hill. See how y'all do me? See how y'all do me when I'm talking? Y'all.
Thomas Hill wasn't talking crazy, but go ahead.
I'm not talking crazy, man.
What you mean? I'm quiet, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm talking about our host. I'm talking about our host.
All right, carry on.
He's the host. He can interrupt it. He can interject at any time.
Hey, The key is simple, man. You know everything. You know everything BVO give you is non-biased. There's nothing but the truth, and that's what I'm known for, giving you the non-biased truth. At the end of the day, Tank Davis is a very good fighter. I like to watch him. I think he's a lot like my favorite fighter, the Hawk. He can do everything, but at the end of the day, he looks good because he's beating up Amazon workers, guys that work for Flex, Amazon Flex. He keep beating up dudes that work for Lyft. Can we get a real fight? That's all I say. But I'll go back to the host, man.
No, for me, but I agree. But
hold on, I want to get Ja. I want to let Ja cook on that.
Go ahead, Ja.
Now, Ja, the question is this. It's for you, Ja. Is Tank Davis cherry picking by fighting the past his prime Loma? Is he cherry picking?
Yes, he's cherry picking, and he just gradually going up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And he may be overlooking Loma, but I don't think he's overlooking Loma to the full extent. You know what I mean? But what BVO was saying was 100% right. Tank is taking his time. Frank Martin was the first fighter that we had suspicions when it came on to Tank. We ain't never had no thoughts like this to any prior fight in the 29 fights that he had. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree.
Damn, Ja. Damn, Ja. That was some good cook right there, man. But Thomas, you want to reply to any of that? If not,
I was a good cook, man. I'm sorry. Let me know. My man fought 11 champions, took the most O's of anybody, fought Leo Santa Cruz, who will be Hall of Fame. Hell, Pedraza might even get into the Hall of Fame. Gamboa gonna be in the Hall of Fame. This is all on his come up as a prospect. He was fighting these people as a prospect. People say he brought De Los Santos up. He went down to De Los Santos and win it. Then went all the way up 2 weight classes to get Mario Barrios, who been wrecking shop, who is a champion, who he knocked the dog snot out of. And then, you know what I'm saying, he coming back and handling the people that they said he was afraid to fight. Just last year, this was a legacy fight for the greatest fighter, the face of boxing, young Devin Haney. But now when Tank fights him a year later, this Mickey Fricky passed his prime. By the way, he beat Devin Haney. Then he went on to destroy the man that Devin Haney wanted to play shadow boxing with for 24 rounds. And now and he's an IBF champion who y'all say you don't never want to go after belt. He about to unify. You know what I'm saying? So then what's next after that belt? Getting another belt. He said before he leaves the division, he's going to go and have all these belts and then move on out. So my man got big plans, and it's just so happened to start with Frank because he don't never fight no black fighters. He can't fight nobody who can move. They got to be damn sleeve stacks for him to fight them, and Mexican. Then he went to go fight Loma, who they said was the greatest generational talent this time frame has seen, and is a champion at the IBF sanctioning body. And then it's whoever it might be Shakur, it might be Baranchik, it might be Zapata, but he's going to clean out that division, and then he's going to go up to 140, and then he's going to clean up that division, and then he's going to sell off in the sunset. And you guys will still be hating on him then. What can he do?
But I wouldn't say hate, but it's more of like being real and just living in reality, because when
living where?
But we in reality, bro. So look, when King had his biggest strength when he fought Ryan Garcia, right? What did he do with Ryan Garcia? Weight drained him, sneaking into his camp, hearing what's going on. He had Floyd in his corner, and you seen during the fight, he knew exactly what to do because Ryan was his biggest threat. So he do everything but to minimize Ryan's chances of winning before the fight actually happened, and he do it in the negotiations. You know what I'm saying? So,
well,
and you forgot one thing, Joe. You forgot one thing. And he had a belt emailed to him recently.
Oh, man, come on with that stuff. Yeah, well, listen, I don't think that Gervonta Davis go in there with that. I think that's his team and the people surrounding him that's try to get Tank all the advantages as they can't.
Tank said it on Fight
Tank is
Hype.
focused. Tank focuses on fighting. I don't think he'd be worried about all them stipulations, them little small stipulations like, well, you can't hydrate more than 10 pounds against Gervonta. He's not. I don't think that's him personally. I think that's his team doing that.
Brother, he said that on Fight.
Yeah, he said it on Fight Hype. He kept asking for stuff. Can you please stop with the propaganda, man? Please.
Man,
there's no propaganda. My man grew up fighting people bigger than him his whole life, dog. You think he's scared of these folks, man?
Y'all
I don't think anybody scared.
I can't believe now we know we've had somebody call him out every time he's had a damn contract or a damn fight going on, but this nigga ducking him. So I mean, whatever, it's always gonna be thrown on Tank.
It's always
Tank gotta start fighting people. Who have these people been fighting?
You know what he should do, Thomas? He should just go and fight Canelo or Usyk at this point. That's how I feel. I mean, I don't know. Okay.
Hey, I don't think he's getting in there with Canelo.
BVO and Ja. Before I move on to the next question, this for either one of y'all, BVO and Ja. Give me a list of 3 to 4 fighters y'all want to see him in next. If you can pick, let's just say scrap Lomachenko right now, clean slate. Who do y'all want him to fight? Name no names.
I won't even name any names. Go ahead, John. My bad.
I would love to see him against Shakur.
Okay.
That's gonna happen.
I want to see him against Teo, who just beat Matias, and Leon Perlo, who just beat Matias. But I think that'll be an interesting matchup. Yeah. Who else at 135? I want to see him fight Inoue. That's a matchup that I need to see because once I've seen him come in at 133, I know that fight can happen real soon. So that's another matchup I want to see.
Okay, I'm with that. I'm with all of them.
I'm with that.
Those are good matchups. But I would say I want to see Tank fight somebody.
And Teo as well.
Let me answer now. Let me answer. Prize. What I say is this: I want to see him in there with somebody with a pulse. I want to see him in there with somebody who has a chance to win. I want to see him in there with no rehydration clause, and I want to see him fight some black fighters or some slick fighters.
Hey, Prize. When he fought Teo, from round 7 through 11, what was he doing to Teo?
Who, Loma?
Yeah.
Putting hands and feet.
All up in his ass, right?
Whooping feet.
Pause. The great Teo. He's gonna fight Teo.
He almost got stopped. Teo almost got stopped. So I'm not gonna play that. But who won the 12th round?
Hey, your boy did, and he won the fight, man. Much respect to him too. Much respect to him too. He definitely won the fight, but I just wanted to
him though, man. I don't know why he started so late in that job, man. I
because he said he was scared about what's coming. He said he was scared about what's coming back. Don't forget that he said that.
Whatever, man.
I want to make mention. Oh, go ahead, Price.
I want to move on. I want to move on. Now, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to make mention in that same fight though. Teo was doing some fantastic work operating off the front foot in that fight, but like I said, nothing was coming back at him, so it was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna start off with Ja, and is Tank the best under 147? Is Tank Davis the best at under 147?
As of right now.
Right now.
I gotta see the Teo and Shakur come back and fight. So as of right now, but I will go with Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. I would say he's number 2 until he sees Teo. I would say that. I wouldn't put Shakur up there because the Puerto Rican hasn't fought anybody. So I don't even bring up Shakur. He's empty calories.
Wait, you say Teo better than Shakur?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know about that one, but yeah,
he'll stop it. He'll stop it.
He'll stop Shakur.
He'll stop it.
The same guy that got outboxed by Sandor Martin. Yeah, okay.
Oh, the guy who will run from it. Oh, okay. You're right. If Shakur runs like a coward, I think
go ahead, go off.
But that's what he do. But you know what? Shakur has told us many times F the fans. I don't care. I know I'm a boring fighter. I mean, he's the typical black boring fighter, man. But he's Puerto Rican, so I don't know, man. He don't
Well, this
fight. He
Puerto
don't.
Rican tail will whoop your boys. The Panamanian. Is he from Panama? Where is he from?
I think he's from Honduras.
Honduras. Teo.
He's from. I think he's from a little country called Brooklyn. I don't know if you ever heard of that place.
Hey, they don't even rep
But
him in Brooklyn. Ja there. Ja know that they don't even rep him in Brooklyn, dog.
Come on, so when he came out with a
we
fight with
can't
Josh
get that
Taylor,
off
but the
video.
whole Brooklyn was there. We were showing him bare love, man. Don't even do that.
yeah, so stop the cap, man.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah,
Okay, I
stop the
stand
cap.
corrected. Ja
Stop
corrected.
the cap. Stop the cap. They love Teo, man.
Yeah, they show up for Teo, and they show up for Teo if he fights in New York City.
I must have gotten confused with Colbert. My bad.
No, they mess with
See,
Colbert
they showed
too.
up for him. They showed up for him.
They mess with Colbert.
No,
you can't. Well, don't ask Ja because Ja don't like Colbert. We can't ask Ja.
The fighters don't like
him. Yeah, but me and Colbert, we need a spar. So if Colbert was to ever see this, if he was to ever see this, let him know that we got to get in the ring.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Ja.
For one, he's not getting in the ring with Ja. Ja is big as hell. Pause.
So he's not. Ja, ain't you a little too big for you? Probably crush.
Hey, well, Ryo was too big.
No, he wasn't.
Ryo 5'11". And he like 5'10" or some stuff like that.
Nah, he ain't that
You
big.
said Ryan or Ryo?
Ryo.
No, Ja's as big as Ryan. He's about the same size as Jamel. Yeah, he's Jamel's size. He's Jamel's.
Oh yeah, he damn sure ain't getting in the ring with you then, man.
He's big as hell. Somebody gonna beat somebody up.
Yeah, he ain't never
more respectful.
Yeah, John like Big Charlo out there. He would crush that little guy. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, but Sandor Martin, not known as a knockout artist. Guess what he did to your boy Teo though?
No, he slipped, man. I know you want to say
he slipped off that punch.
Man.
But let me read this comment, man.
Let me jump in there.
He said, what did he say? He said twice the people watch Shakur free on ESPN his last two. You know what? I will admit that's absolutely true. Shakur does have a nice audience on free TV. Bob Arum has done a good job ingratiating him with the Puerto Rican culture. I think they had him on that Puerto Rican the Spanish Thanks month or whatever last year. So they pushing that as well. I think it's good. I think what they're doing with Shakur is good. He's just boring, man. He's just boring. I mean, horrible to watch.
Say this, bro. How do you say this?
Elaborate on how he's boring, because I would like to hear this. Because I don't. He had bad performance, but he's not boring.
I'm not talking about the performance. This is what you guys are looking at. That I understand.
He had two bad performances in his whole career. Two.
He's got great skill. There's no doubt about it. Great jab. Can really, really fight. But the fact is, he just doesn't take chances. The moment anybody touches him, he's going to run. And we've seen it when he fought that dude.
Okay, then
what was that dude? Nakafila. Hold on, remember Nakafila?
Yeah, Nakatila, but Ann McQueen and Just Do. They did a stream on that one, broke that one down, man. He wasn't running in that fight, though. And
what did he say?
Down.
But what did he say? But you know what? I can't. And I'll be honest. Just Do is my guy. Just Do helped me, inspire me to start BVO boxing. So I got nothing but love for Just. But Shakur is just God. So that's just like me with Teo. He's not gonna give you the real deal on his guy. Like I don't know if I don't know. I'll say he probably will, but I don't know if he'll be as critical as I would. I've been real critical of Teo, and Teo, as we all know, is my guy. I'll be real critical of Teo. But the thing is,
BVO.
Go ahead.
Shakur, bro, come on, BVO.
He's boring, dude. He's boring.
What's boring about him?
The fact he told Nakafila, you a cop, I'ma stop you. You a cop, I'ma hurt you.
He has to promote
you this
the
and
fight,
that.
BVO.
You this and that.
Promote the fight.
And then he got in the ring. And the most, but the one time that Nakafila hit him,
it's the opponent's job to cut off the ring and stop that.
That's a fact.
Like he can do it.
That's a fact.
Like he can cut the ring off just fine. So
he's super athletic.
He's not going to engage, and he's just going to box and get out of there and get the win.
He's super athletic. He's super athletic, and it's hard to get him.
it's barely you
Shakur,
barely touch him.
Shakur, you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about Shakur. Shakur is a great fighter as far as what they call swimming without getting wet. Beautiful boxing if you like that, but that's not what put butts in the seat. The reason we like Tank is because he's a miniature guy, who carries a big stick. Pause. So not only can he do all that boxing, he can put you to bed. And that's what makes Tank so popular. The thing about Shakur is he has everything that lets you know he's gonna be a star. He talks real cool and all that. But guess what, dog? When it's time to knock somebody out, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
Well, I don't need him to knock everybody out. I just need him to win.
Yeah, the name of the game is to get the dub.
That's it, and not get hit.
Well, you know what? Guess what, Thomas? That's why nobody wants to watch it. Because
nobody want to watch Shakur.
Not after this last performance.
How many sellouts he got in a row? How many sellouts he got in a row?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's not marketed well. I'm telling you, to watch him is boring. If you're not a hardcore fan like us, who wants to watch a guy just box for 12 rounds?
Facts, D.
Hey, over here, look, my coach always said this. Look,
go ahead.
Facts, D.
My coach always said this. He said boxing is entertainment. You cannot go in there and just try to be cute. You got to go in there and get somebody out of it when you have the chance to. Even Custer, the model, said it, and all the great trainers and the great fighters is going to know exactly what that means. You can't go in the ring and think you could be cute and just cruise your way to a victory by moving and touching somebody and keep doing that. But that's not boxing, bro. It's not boxing. This is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't make nah. Shakur, he need to go in there and start getting knocked out. He need to start biting down his mouthpiece and getting on his front foot and start hurting people, especially anybody who is at his level of fighting. Any B-level fighters, any A-level fighters, he need to bite down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
I mean,
Money, not Pretty Boy
see
Floyd,
this real quick.
Money Mayweather, he boxed everybody. Not Pretty Boy Floyd. Listen to what I'm saying.
Floyd wasn't born. Floyd was never born.
Money
was
Mayweather,
never born.
Not
Money May wasn't born. Money May wasn't born.
Mayweather was boxing. Excellent. So
not only was he boxing,
why can't Shakur do that then?
Not only was he boxing, but he was going after people. Let's not forget this. Let's not forget his fight against Miguel Cotto. Let's not forget. Let me finish.
He could have knocked Cotto out.
No, he couldn't have.
Yes, he could have. When he hit him with the uppercut and Cotto rocked forward, he should have went in there and destroyed him. Floyd got on his bike and cruised the rest of the way.
Because he was boxing. He was boxing.
Okay, so why did he have him though?
But what I'm saying, the fight was entertaining. The only fight I really didn't like at 147 was the fight with Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao didn't look good. At the end of the day, Robert Guerrero, that's another good one. Robert Guerrero, that was a boring fight. But most of the time, Floyd really was
good. I nigga put hands and feet on Robert Guerrero.
Man,
he did. But you missing what I'm saying. You missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not aesthetically pleasing. Salute to Miss Just Do. Yeah, it's not pleasing to watch. But Floyd made it pleasing to watch.
Right.
Pernell Whitaker, Bernard Hopkins made it pleasing to watch. So,
well, Shakur really young, so.
Even like another example, look, you see when Floyd fought Zab Judah, right? And Zab was putting hands on Floyd and even dropped Floyd. Mm-hmm. You think Floyd, he was on his back foot the rest of the fight? Floyd stood in front of Zab Judah and he got his rounds right back. When Floyd fought Shane Mosley and Shane Mosley hurt him, Floyd said, "You're going to have to kill me." And Floyd
he said, "B, you're going to have to kill me." No, he said, "B, you're going to have to kill me." That's what he said. He said, "B, you're going to have to kill me."
Right in front of Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley is a dangerous puncher.
From
don't ever compare a boring guy like Shakur to no doggone Floyd Mayweather.
No, I
Jr.
said Money
Don't
Mayweather
ever do that.
Don't
ever do that.
Box his way.
No, he said what you said. He said that, boxing, what you said he would do. He said Floyd Mayweather was boxing and he was winning and it was still exciting and he gave you great shows. How are you saying that? I mean, because in that Nakatia fight, Nakatia, how many rounds did Nakatia win, man?
He didn't win a round.
Okay.
Dude, we're not saying Shakur can't fight. No, in no way. I hear my dog. I would say even my mentor in this YouTube game saying the king of great takes is in rare form. Salute to my
Timothy,
guy, man.
Timothy Taylor is my nigga. That nigga.
And he was because who was the guy he lost to? Dang, I can't think of that.
Shakur?
No, Zab. Zab got beat by.
You talking about Kasazu?
No, before Costazu. Before he fought Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore whooped Zab's head, bro.
Man, that was some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think Zab was right that fight, man.
Zab wasn't right.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. You in the
No, you can't hear it because he went up them steps. But I'm just saying he was in a dark place at that time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That wasn't the usual Zab you get in the ring.
This what I will say though. I don't like talking. That's why I don't like talking about the Puerto Rican kid, because my brother Prize is a huge fan. You know, he's from South Jersey.
He's a great boxer. What are you talking about?
A very great boxer. Very boring too.
How so, man? What fight was boring to you?
Performance, and I don't want to stick too long on this because I got a bunch of.
Go ahead. We got some more questions.
But y'all pissing me off with BVO, pissing me off with this boring stuff. You know what I mean? Because Shakur is doing what he's supposed to do. He needs to step it up a little bit. He had a bad performance. The kid got all the tools in the bag to be the best. So
let's go to the next one, host.
Let's just give him a chance. Let's just give him a damn chance.
Yeah, Artem gonna come forward, so we gonna see.
Yeah.
Artem,
all right.
Frizzle, my nizzle.
Was Matias overrated?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I've been saying this for the longest. Matias is good until he's not, and then finally it happened. Like I said, if you put Matias in front of a casual fighter, a C-level, D-level fighter, he's going to look good. But you put him against somebody who could box and he think like a boxer first, he's not going to look good. And I was waiting for that moment to happen because now he's not scary no more. Now nobody's scared of him.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all seen this happen.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, John. BVO, what you think? Was he overrated, BVO?
You know BVO thought he was overrated because he had, for one, all that calling Teo the P word and calling Devin Haney a B and, you know, this and all that. You know what? He's a lame. And money don't unlame a lame. And he got what he deserved, man. He got beat to death. And to get beat by a guy like that is a joke, man. Everybody, Devin Haney, I think Shakur would stop that dude. You know what I mean? That dude's a bum that won the belt. The dude that won the belt was a bum, man. And that just let you know Matias was a bum. But I'll let my man, the Puerto Rican Prince, come in here. Go ahead.
Pyro ain't no bum.
What you say? Go ahead.
He said Piro in the back.
No, not Piro. How you say his name?
Piro.
The boy that whooped. Yeah, he ain't trash.
I got you. Hey, Ben Izzy, I got you. As soon as we get these questions, Ben, I'm gonna let y'all up. As soon as we get done with these questions, I got y'all.
He almost got slept in that joint.
What's the question?
D Free. Was Sabrio Matias, was he overrated?
No, I don't think Matias is overrated. I think he is what a lot of people think he is. He's a dog. He's going to come right at you. He's a big puncher. I've never heard nobody say that Matias was a great boxer or anything like that. He's just a dog that's going to come at you. If you don't have power or you don't have the ring IQ to outbox him, he's going to beat you up. That's what he is. If you are a great boxer, like people believe that Teo is, like people that believe Devin Haney is, Tank Davis, Shakur. If you are a great boxer, those fighters, I believe, can outbox him. I think that's what Matias is. The two losses that he took was to people that outboxed him. Everybody that he beat, they allow him to have his way. He walked them down and he beat them up. So I think he is what he is.
Tell me who allowed Matias to have his way?
All the fighters that he had
beat.
BVO, what'd you call
all those fighters that he fought.
BVO.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
looking at the package slipping, paying the package and shipping it. shipping. What you said, BVO earlier?
The man goes down to Amazon work yard and picks fighters up, bro. I don't know if that counts, but I mean, with Free, you know what? I gotta say this. Free actually has been. You know what? Shout out to my co-host D Free because he actually been consistent these last few weeks on this stuff, and a lot of stuff Free been saying. Usually Free be capping, but he said this about Matias about 3 weeks ago, and it came to pass. So salute to my man D Free for actually coming through. What a terrific take on that, because you were saying this for about 3 weeks, man.
D3 got pretty good takes but to me, I thought he was a walking punching bag from day one, and I knew he would get smoked. And that guy Piro, the way he put hands on him and had Matias out of there for a minute, Matias on the rope, looking crazy. He talked all that. He talked all of that, bro. He was talking heavy.
And that's the Liam Piro.
And listen. Anybody can go out and do that to him. You know, I never had any faith in him. I always thought he was just not a high. His IQ is like a 69 or a 70. He's not very good. And yes, he has punching power. Yes, he's beat some people up. But like BVO said, they were down in the Amazon yard and packing and shipping. He'll go pick one of them out and whoop them. So and any one of the 140 pounders would do that to him.
So Ergashev was at the Amazon yard. So was that nigga?
Ergashev was good. Was pretty good.
Yeah, what about Ponce?
I'll take that back. Ergashev works at the theater as an usher. So I take he's a step up. He works in the theater as an usher. He's at work.
Oh no, man. You know, if that's the case, then Shakur is overrated. If you judging on a performance that you didn't think was good, then he's overrated because you said he didn't do so well against De Los Santos, who I honestly thought he won damn near all but two rounds.
How many punches did he throw? How many punches did he throw?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
The ring off. He didn't do nothing.
Just like what Thomas Hill just said. Outside of 3 names, who have Shakur Stevenson fought for y'all to say he's this world-class fighter? We see what he looks like.
It's the eye test.
But listen what I'm saying. We see what he looks like, but against what type of competition? Yeah. If you are a good fighter, you supposed to look good against bad competition. But when you in there with that top level competition, how do you look? Like I said, outside of 3 names, who have Shakur Stevenson fight? And those 3 names
was good. Listen
what I'm saying. Those 3 names are not that good of an opponent.
Robson Casasio was a pretty decent guy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guy.
Robert Casasio is probably a B-level fighter.
He likes Sean Porter.
Yeah, he's tough. He's solid. He come to fight. He ain't there for he there for the dog fight. You know, so that was a good win. Jamel Herring was a good win. My bad.
Yeah, Herring was good. Herring was good too. That's a good point, Joe. But that's on that list of 3 he's talking about. Herring's on that list of 3 he's talking about.
All right, well, none of them, if that's the case, all of them got 3 names.
Look who Herring was. Herring was a guy that was 35 years old. He was on his way down, and it was somebody that Shakur had sparred multiple times.
Didn't he win a belt right in his last fight before that?
Was it Carl Frampton?
Listen what I'm saying. He's a fighter that was 35 years old on his way down, and it was somebody that Shakur has already fought.
Maybe so, Free. You're right about that, D Free. But the guy just won a big fight before that. He should be hot and on the road. 35. I see some good fighters do some good work at 35, and I thought since he won a belt and he won it in that fashion in a good way, I thought it was a good fight. And he defended against Shakur as mandatory. I thought that was good work and solid by Jamel Herring. That was a dog in Jamel Herring because I like Jamel Herring. So you know, he came off of he might be that age or D3. You're 100% right, D3. But he came off a big win, a solid win in the title fight, and he was giving the young lion a shot. So I thought that was a good win. You
want to give Jamel Herring those praises. You want to give Jamel Herring those praises. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You can give him those praises.
I think Jamel Herring competed.
if you giving Jamel Herring those praises, then you got to give Kambosos those praises as well.
Yep, he beat Teo. I got to give him something. I might not gotta
Kambosos
give
is
him
not
nothing.
that good. He's not that good. You don't care about he beat Teo.
He
Everybody
ain't better than Jamel Herring.
How can you say he's not?
Yeah, that's true. He beat Loma. I mean, Teo. Damn.
Yeah.
Teo messed me up with that, man. But look, man, I got some more questions, man.
Yeah. Kambosos got hard. I give him that. He got mad.
Yeah, he do. Kambosos and he get money too. So shout out George Kambosos, man. But is Teo still the boogeyman at 140? Now that Sabril got smoked, and I ain't have no faith in him anyway. Is Teo the king at 140?
He gotta fight him. If he's not fighting and he's not being active, then that title don't belong to him. Show me the only way that you could be a real boogeyman is if you're active and you doing what a boogeyman do. He gotta be active.
Free, is Teo the boogeyman at 140?
No, I told y'all this before. A boogeyman is somebody nobody mentioned. That's a boogeyman. There's fighters that's at 140 that wants to fight Teo. There's champions at 140 that wants to fight Teo. He's not a boogeyman. Teo has never been a boogeyman. That analogy has never went along with Teo. That is not somebody that you consider a boogeyman. Like I said, a boogeyman is a fighter that wants to fight everybody and nobody mentions him. Nobody mentions that fighter. That's what a boogeyman is. Somebody that we see that is good, that has competition, that has the ability to beat those fighters that he's trying to fight, and those fighters act like he's not in that weight class. That's a boogeyman. Teo is not a boogeyman.
All right, well, is he the king at 140? How about that one? He's number one at 140 pounder.
He's a prince at 140. I told y'all this last week. There are 4 princes. Once somebody become undisputed, then they're the king. Right now, there's a 4 prince at 140.
And who are they? Who's the best 140 pounders?
There is no best 140 because they haven't all fought each other. We could argue these fighters could beat this fighter could beat that fighter. And until they fight each other and somebody becomes undisputed, there's no king. I don't see none of them being a king at 140. There's a lot of good fighters at 140.
You don't think that Tank is the number one 135
No, Tank is
pounder?
at 140. No, he's not.
I said 135 pounder.
No, he's not the king of 135. He has the opportunity to be the king. He hasn't fought Loma. He hasn't fought
the best 135 pounder.
He has the opportunity to be the best. I believe he can be the best, but I don't think he is the best right now until he fight those other fighters. I believe he has the potential to be the best.
BVO is Teo still the boogeyman at 140? Is he the boogeyman?
BVO dropped. He
dropped off.
Yeah, but you know, say yeah. Anyway.
T, how you feel, T?
Is Teo the best at 140? I feel the same way about that as Be Free. I think that you got to find that out by going forward. And we got such parity that everybody has a belt that we can find out. There's a lot of talent at 140. There's people who don't even hold belts that are talented. So, you know, I don't know right now who is the best. But if I had to put like stock in one person who I think that currently that stands there right now that could probably run the gamut, man, it'd be tough. I don't know, man. Given recent revelations, man, I would have said either Antoine Russell or Matias, but you know,
yeah,
it's tough. It's just so much. It's so much parity there. And I definitely don't feel like Tank is the king of 135. That is yet to be determined too. And we taking the first steps by making the fight with Loma, because now you'll have 2 belts occupied by one fighter, and then there's 2 more belts that's still out there, and you got to go and navigate through the competition to get those belts before you can call yourself the king. Like that's the reason why your boy Canelo wears that damn crown on his logo, because he had all the belts. You can call him the king because he has it, even though he don't be fighting Mando. But what say you about that?
So Shakur, you think he got a chance to beat Tank? I'm asking.
There's a chance that Shakur can beat Tank. There's a chance, man. This is boxing, bro. I don't never rule anything out. I mean, Tank himself.
You think Shakur can get out there and move so much? He don't get tired. You think he can just try to touch Tank? But
yeah,
Tank
exactly.
the ring off fairly well, though, don't he?
Oh yeah. Well, that's one thing we did see because Frank was moving. Oh, go ahead, John. My bad.
A lot of success because he's not going to give the same openings that Frank gave. Frank is an inexperienced fighter who gave Tank his best matchup so far. And that was even a 50-50 fight. Shakur's going to keep Tank in the middle of the ring, and he's going to stay off the ropes. And I don't see Tank winning no fight in the middle of the ring unless you're a flat-footed Mexican. You know what I mean?
Do you think Shakur is the most boring fighter in boxing right now? Because, there's a lot of people that say that.
Who do I think that?
Any of y'all.
Hell no, man.
For me, because I got him under Devin Haney, but I got him under Devin Haney because Devin Haney, even though he got pillow fists, he still come to fight. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Devin boring. I don't think Shakur is boring either.
No, I don't think none of those guys.
He's not.
I don't think those guys boring.
It's not
I don't think none of them are boring.
Yeah, but it's not that he's boring. He's just not as entertaining.
Who you think can win right now, Loma or Shakur?
That'd be a good fight, but I think Shakur wins.
I will favor Shakur, but I can't rule out the possibility of Loma winning that fight. Loma, he's a crafty veteran. He's seen every style. We see that he does have power to be able to put you down. So I'm not going to rule out that Loma can win that fight. I will favor Shakur because of the style that Shakur fights and the advantage that Shakur had as far as height and reach. I will favor Shakur, but Loma is a crafty veteran. I am not going to rule out that Loma is not going to win that fight. Now I would say it's probably like a 60-40 chance, but other than that, no, I'm not ruling.
I think Shakur smokes him, but
he might. I have yet to see Loma get smoked. He might.
That's a truism right there. Name me one fighter who was smoked Loma.
Yeah, he's been in all his losses have been like them tough losses where he came up a little short because maybe he ain't let his hands go in the beginning. That's his own fault, but yeah, nobody smoked him. I give you that.
If Tank Davis or Shakur come out there and smoke Loma, then that would say a lot about Tank Davis and Shakur. Yeah. Because nobody has smoked Loma. I
don't really care about that fight. I really don't care to see that fight. But if Tank and Loma go down in November, like people, like the reports are saying, yes, I'm gonna tune in, but that's not who I want to see him fight next. I want to see him fight Shakur Stevenson next. But Shakur got a fight lined up, right?
Yeah, Shakur has a fight lined up in July.
Okay, so after that July fight, they need to fight next. I don't want to see Lomachenko. Why is we fighting Lomachenko fight? That's my thing. Like, I don't want to fight that fight with Tank next fight because I think Tank can go in there and it'll be like you said, an 8th, 9th, 10th round. Loma gone, bro.
Well, you gotta look at the situation. You gotta look at the situation. For one, Shakur Stevenson has a fight in July. For two, this is Shakur Stevenson's last fight on this deal. We don't know what Shakur is going to do until after this fight.
He can do what Tank tell him to do.
No, listen what I'm saying. Right now, Shakur is under Bob Arum. That's his promoter. That's who Tank has to negotiate with. So that deal is not on the table for Shakur right now because he has a fight lined up and we don't know if he's going to further his career with Top Rank. We don't know what Shakur is going to do. So right now, Tank is trying to line up another fight before the end of the year.
Well, Tank is the boss. Tank is sending out the contract. Shakur don't need to be on no. He can be, like you say, he can fight his fight in July. Now he's free. All right. Now you free. Here you are. This is what we doing. We doing it on Amazon Prime. I'm the A side. Here are the terms. You want to take it or leave it. If not, I'm moving on. And Shakur got to be like, okay, let's do it. Why can't that be next? The fight, they didn't fight too far apart. It's a month apart.
The reason that can't be next is because what I just said. Shakur is under Bob Arum right now.
Okay, and he has a fight in July. You just said he had a fight in July.
The point is July. It's not July. It's June. Tank Davis
next month.
He was already talking to Bob Arum about having the Loma fight. They was already talking about.
And that's my point. Why is he not having a conversation about a Shakur fight?
Shakur is on a last fight deal with Top Rank. He's on a last fight deal.
We don't. So why isn't Tank having Shakur having direct talks with Shakur? Saying you gonna be fighting in a meeting.
What fighters? We don't know what Shakur is gonna do. We don't know what he's gonna do.
You don't think after July he wouldn't take a Tank Davis fight after this next fight in July?
First of all, Shakur manager is the person that lines his fight up. His manager is the person that lines his fight up. Shakur can say, I want this fighter, I want that fighter. His manager goes out and try to get that deal. His manager, Jay Prince, is with Top Rank. Shakur, we don't know if he's going to stay with Top Rank.
So what they got to do? Reach out to they got to reach out to Tank. I thought to the A side you can't reach out to the A side.
What part are you not understanding? Who is going to negotiate the deal for Shakur?
It's people. Ain't that what Prince is for?
Jay Prince.
Okay, so why is he asking for Shakur next? Why is he not talking to him direct? And Jay Prince saying, "Yo, after I get done this fight,
you asking
Martin, why they not doing that next?"
You're not asking why wasn't Shakur put on the table for next? We don't know if Tank didn't ask for Shakur. He could have asked for Shakur next, and Bob said no, he's not on the table right now. Loma is on the table because that's his fighter. Those are both his fighters right now. So he could have said Shakur is not on the table. Loma is. They've been talking for the last 2 weeks, according to Bob. They've been talking for the last 2 weeks.
I heard Bob say that.
I heard it. I want Shakur next. We don't know. We only know about what the report is. The report is they've been talking for the last 2 weeks. Loma is next.
Honestly, man, I also think that Bob is about to lace him up because I think this is going to be his last fight. So they're trying to get him the most pay they possibly can give, and that's why Tank is the option now, because he could easily make the fight with Shakur because they within the same thing. It depending on if Shakur was signed back with him, and I'm pretty sure if he threw Loma at him, and then the possibility of a Baranchik, then he would definitely sign back because that gives him a chance to have 3 of the belts. But
I mean,
this clearly is. I agree with you, dude.
I was gonna say that could be all of the talk that Shakur talking about. Well, I'm gonna shop around and this and that. Bob could say, well, since you already thinking about shopping around, I'm not even thinking about giving you loan. You go ahead and shop around, see if you get a better deal than what you got at Top Rank.
No, that's a fact too. I'm just saying that it would be easier for Bob. That way he can continuously hold on to those 3 belts to offer Loma as leverage to start re-signing him. But clearly by making this fight, this tells me that, this is his last fight. He ain't fighting no more after this. After this fight, he gone because this money will serve him well over there in his country that he's going to get for fighting Tank. And it's going to be huge because everybody going to want to see this fight because there's a lot of people who believe that Tank ain't. There's a lot of people who believe Tank just got power and that's it. And because of that,
they don't know what they're looking at.
Yes, a lot of people who don't know what they're looking at, but they feel that way. So, and this is still a big matchup worldwide. So, I think
you don't know shit about boxing.
But we can move on to the next question so we can get the other people up.
The last question is: does Tank Davis have the most toxic fans?
Hell no.
His fans the craziest.
Absolutely.
I think Canelo fans are the most toxic.
You got
think
Thomas Hill as one of them. You got my man Ant McQueen as one. It's a bunch of cats who go crazy about Tank, man.
I just got through saying I'm not sure if Tank is the best at the division that he's in, and he needs to win all over the opponents that are there. And you telling me I'm toxic? There's people who screaming that Tank can't do nothing with Shakur. There's people who saying Tank, even after the loss to Ryan, can't do nothing with Devin. There's people who saying Tank can't do nothing with Zapata. And I'm toxic, dog. Come on, bro.
I'm not saying you toxic. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Tank fans are toxic.
So them people who've been lying on Devin Haney talking about, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. Yeah, like he said, Canelo got some hell of a fans. Devin got some hell of a fans. Bud got some hell of a fans.
Did you guys get a chance to see that short I dropped with Canelo talking to David Benavidez? Did you guys see that?
No. Say it again, BVO.
I dropped the clip where Canelo was talking to David Benavidez. Did y'all see that clip that I put up?
No, I did not see that clip. I saw the video you put out, a little, what was it, like 3-minute joint?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that joint. I didn't see a clip though.
He said, "Ain't nobody buying no pay-per-view in November. Going NFL, college, NBA basketball right before Black Friday." Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Billy seen it. Billy seen it. Billy, shout out to my brother Billy. Yep. He seen it. Because I wish I could play it here, man, but
and McQueen just said that Bob said the bigger money fight is with Loma and not Shakur.
I'm gonna tell you how that's false about what Timothy Taylor just said, because I do believe that
there you
go. There's a lot of Tank fans and a lot of boxing fans that buy a Tank fight regardless of what month of the year it is on. There's a lot of them.
Timothy Taylor, please don't cook beef free like you did the other live, man. Don't cook me tonight, please. Please don't cook beef free tonight.
Crush the legend. What's good with you, man?
Crush, how you feeling, man?
What's poppin', fellas? Going salute to the panel, salute to the chat. I'm good, man. I just got finished shutting down my water ice stand, man. So I be on a double grind, man.
Yo,
on grind and punching the clock.
I gotta pull up on that joint, man. I gotta bring my daughter down there. You gotta tell me where it's at so I can fly.
You said Italian ice?
Oh yeah.
No.
Water ice though, bro. It's water ice, bro.
Yeah, I know in Philly they call it water ice, but ain't that Italian ice though?
What flavors you got?
No, it's two different textures. I have mango, passion fruit, cherry, and lemon right now, and I just ordered some more stuff because I go to the basketball games too. I'm right on my block, bro. I'll shoot you the address, man.
Yeah,
he said I'm on my block.
No doubt.
I'm on a block with it, bro.
That's where it go down at.
Yeah.
Kids gonna pull
Make
up.
the money in the hood. Yeah.
And the parents gonna
John, you know something you said that was funny. Hey, John, you said something real funny, man. I gotta address it, man. I'm about to open up the panel. But my man John said when I was out there with him, I was looking everywhere. Why you saying that, John? That's not true.
Man, BVO was looking left, right, down, up, diagonal, underneath his shoe.
On the block. That's crazy.
Hey, I came to the hood, man.
BVO came to the hood.
Hey, but the funny thing about, the great thing about the show, man, we get over here, we listen to my man Thomas Hill and D Free and Prize give all this, cap and propaganda. And you know what? Your boy BVO is committed to give you guys nothing but the truth, man. I'm like my man Donahue, man. I give you the truth, man. That's just what I do, man. He said Tank vs. Frank was a free on YouTube live on multiple channels. Hey, did y'all see how they were streaming that fight on YouTube and nobody was taking it down?
I was watching the fight.
I didn't even know about that.
I was watching the fight live.
I paid for it.
Yeah, we was all watching it live, because we was all here. But I'm just saying, I seen that guys got like 200,000-300,000 views streaming it free. That's crazy.
I know a lot of people that stream fights on YouTube.
Yeah, they're not trying to monetize.
There's a lot of fights that be streamed on YouTube. It's just people don't talk about it.
Right.
But what's our last question before we get out of here, man? Because we about to open up the panel.
That was pretty much the last question I had. I would like for you to drop the panel and let the brothers, they can run back some of the stuff we said or whatever was on their mind.
I gotta ask Thomas Hill this though, man. What gave you all this faith in this little bitty guy named Tank Davis, man?
Hey,
that's a crazy question.
I know exactly what I see in the ring. I know people see bums. I see he make people look like bums. I see that this person knows his opponent sometimes as good or if not better than they know themselves. And I understand that he understands the presence of his power and how it can be used against the opponent without even having to throw in a punch. And that's how come we saw a highlight with a nigga throwing a feint.
He was fading Ryan to death too. I don't know if you ever watched that on playback.
He feints everybody to death.
He was fading Ryan to death. Like I said, Ryan, you scared like that?
I mean, in the fight with De Los Santos, Shakur was fainting the hell out of him. He had him not knowing what he was gonna do, man, with feints. Like that's hella IQ. Man, there you go, bro. There you go. You hating on it, but hey, Crush. Let me ask you this, bro.
What's up?
Teo, Shakur. How you see that fight playing out?
Teo and Shakur.
Yeah.
First of all, let me talk about the action of it. It's going to be a boring fight. Now, if Teo pressing, that I think that's a good fight to be honest with you. But depending on the temper, what temper they on, checking each other temperature. It can be a good fight. I think Shakur claiming to be the best defensive guy since whoever. He thinks he don't get hit. He gets hit. I think Teo will be able to touch him. But it'll be a battle with wits because we really want to see how high these guys' IQ are because a lot of them haven't really been having the IQ tested. And I think that will be a good match. But if Teo goes in there and has too much respect for Shakur's thinker, then he's gonna make it a more difficult fight. But I think he has the better athletics. He's definitely strong enough to make Shakur feel uncomfortable because Shakur don't like really getting hit. He say he's a dog, but you gotta see how much of a dog he is once he really gets hit. So it'd be an interesting fight. I think they should make that happen.
Yeah, you know something I seen that was nasty work, man? Did y'all see Jason Tatum letting them dudes pour that shit?
Oh man, that was a disgrace, man. That was the most.
No, I didn't see that, man.
Oh my god!
Now, before I say this, I don't want to offend any y'all, because I got a light skinned son. That was the most light skinned shit that I ever seen, bro. That was almost worse what Chris Bosh did. Matter of fact, that was worse than what Chris Bosh did, bro. I definitely did, BVO. I saw that.
I wouldn't say that was worse because Chris Bosh was on his knees. He was on his knees having brothers pour shit.
Did it to himself. At least he did it to himself.
That dude, Jason Tatum, man.
Jason Tatum looked like one of the little short haircut shorties at the club that you don't know about. If you don't be careful in the club, you know how people different nowadays. He looked like one of them in the club. You don't know, man. He's in there doing that, man. Get him, man. I hate Boston anyway, so getting him out of there. He looked like a complete girly
y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see that man champagne poured down his
They ain't woke like we are, BVO.
Nah, I ain't see that, man. I ain't a big Boston fan, though.
Oh my god.
I'm not a big Boston fan. I'm kind of pissed they won, but hey.
He said Chris Bosh drank that champagne like Billy Porter.
He saw. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh man,
that was crazy how he did that. But shout out to Jason Tatum. He won the chip.
Also, Crush.
What up, bro?
Taking by Tank and Loma, is that his form of cherry picking and not going after Shakur?
No, it's not cherry picking. It's not cherry picking. Why should it be cherry picking when it comes to Tank with fighting goddamn Loma? Loma wasn't a cherry pick for anybody else, but we understand the hate. So hate on and let Loma and Tank fight next, and he whips up on that ass, and then Shakur get your value up, and then maybe you'll get a big money fight. But I did hear something about I don't know how it's true. Y'all probably heard about it. But they saying that Shakur is supposed to get the winner out of Loma and Tank.
Oh, that's what's
But
up.
we
That's all I
don't
need
know.
to hear.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear.
Got
That
they
as well. I heard that as well.
yeah.
But
Yeah. So hopefully
I
that
don't
is
think you want
true.
to fight him though.
Line up.
I don't think you want to fight him. I don't know if you guys heard Calvin. Calvin said that's a fight that I would want to do absolutely last because it's not going to be very
Which
entertaining.
one?
The Shakur
Was
fight.
Shakur?
Yeah, because he's going to run. It's like I wouldn't.
Hey, hold up, BVO. Let me stop you right there. There's nothing about what you about to continue to say. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
Shakur gonna run where? Tank can cut off the fucking ring. What the fuck is we talking about? He gonna get caught up. Cause Frank had good goddamn movement. You see how that worked? You think you can see better movement and getting out the way than that? Yeah, I'm talking my shit. Now who wants some?
Yeah, I guess
Huh?
you're right.
You think you can see better movement than that?
I guess
What,
you're
he
right.
gonna run out the motherfucking ring? What are we talking about here? He going to get the ring cut off for him. Mr. Untouchable, nobody can touch him in the ring. And watch you get tatted the fuck up and blown to pieces. I'm sick of this bullshit. All this who to bet out these three dudes. I've been had Tank over these dudes. Just get these dudes the fuck out the way, man. I ain't got nothing else to say.
What
His
about his
hands do
face?
the
What about his
motherfucking
face,
talking.
Crush? What about his face?
Who face?
What face?
Tank's face.
Dog, that was
What
from
about
him having his glove right there. If it was from a punch, it would be swelling and it would be discoloration and the color of purple. It wouldn't have been red. Red is irritation, bro. That means the thumbprint, the thumb on the glove was rubbing up there when he was blocking the punches. That's all that was, man. And he said that afterwards, too.
And hold on. Wait,
I'm not gonna. I'm a
hold on, D3. One more thing, real quick, D3. You going real quick, D3. You gonna talk about what about his face? What about his fucking face? He looked damn good. He light skinned. He had no cherry red. What about that motherfucking knockout punch? Let's talk about that. If anybody's face we should be talking about when it comes to the fight, man. So go ahead, D3. That's all I wanted to say to my brother BVO.
Frank Martin caught him with some good shots. I'm not gonna say like Tank Davis was just in there and Martin didn't do anything. He did catch him with some good shots, but you
damn good ones.
Usually, when you in a fight with a good fighter, you're gonna have some bruises on you. I very seldom see a fighter in there with another good fighter and they walk out with no bruises. Very seldom do you see that.
You're in a fight, D3. You know.
Yeah, usually that's what happens when you have two good fighters in the ring together. That's usually what happens. I mean, if you want to say what about his face, I mean, his face didn't look
fighter
good.
and the B fighter is what happened to his face.
If
A fighter versus a B fighter.
If you want to say what about his face didn't look worse than Teo's did when he fought Cambosa.
Teo's face always looked bad, man. What are you talking about? Something wrong with his eyes, man.
Teo was bleeding from every side of his face. Every side of his face.
Teo bleeds like a pig. I'm not even gonna lie to you on that. What's wrong with his face, man?
Like a pig.
Teo bleeds like a pig.
Both his eyes was cut. His lip was busted. His nose was busted. The man was bleeding from every side of his face. So you talking about one bruise that Tank had at the corner of his eye. He had a bruise on the corner of his eye. He wasn't bleeding.
You know who else lumped Tank
his eye
up?
rolled up.
Yuri Jokic Gamboa and had Tank with a nice little mouth. So it's not like something we ain't never seen. Why is everybody making a big deal about he got punched in the eye? He's in a fight. So that's why that's why his eyes like that. So Gamboa lumped this shit too. So what?
But like D Free said, Frank hit him with some solid shots. Why wasn't there no swelling? You saw irritation, not swelling. Punches don't cause irritation; they cause swelling, dog. So the ones that he hit, he took clean and he kept on coming at him, putting that pressure on him. Yo, I mean, you got to look at the whole fight, bro. Like, yo, I mean, Frank was doing some good stuff up in there.
He did.
You got to give him some credit.
Absolutely, and that's what happens when an A fighter fights a B fighter. Frank came in there, did some good work, like we all said. We all predicted this. Most of y'all did. Most of y'all brothers on the panel said Frank gonna come in there and do good work until Tank knocks him out, and y'all were all right. All of y'all.
Be free. Let me ask you this, man. My man Timothy got a question for you. He said, "Do you think Tank will trash talk Lomachenko the way he talked to Rolly and Frank Martin? You think he'd be disrespectful?"
Yeah, I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's trash talk is what it is, and I think he will. I think he heard all of the stuff the fans said. He heard all the stuff that Loma said in the past. I think he will trash talk. It's the problem is Loma ain't no trash talker, so he's not gonna talk trash back to Tank Davis. So
be a boring press conference.
One sided. Tank gonna be saying stuff about Loma, and Loma is pretty much gonna be what Loma is. He's gonna sit up there, smile, and give short answers. But
does Loma speak the language? Does Loma speak English? Do you guys know?
Yeah, he
a little bit.
No, the reason I say that is because
broken English.
He speak English very well.
Every time I see him,
we
Piro,
got
you notice how he always
What's up,
looking
Piro?
around.
What's up, fellas?
You ever notice
Piro,
that
what's up, my
he
guy?
always looking around when somebody asks him a question. That's why I learned that he speak English.
Yeah,
Yeah, he speak English very well.
Well, I don't know about very well. It's pretty broken, but I can
Yeah,
understand
broken.
him,
That's what I would say.
It's broken, but he makes out the conversation, and you can understand his
I
answers.
understand him. That's cool.
That's true.
Speak English. Put it this way: he speaks English better than Canelo speaks it. He speaks better than Canelo.
Full of shit. That's bullshit. Canelo can
speak the language.
Canelo act like he don't speak English when he don't want to speak English. Canelo definitely speaks English.
Canelo like to do it at the Chinese restaurant. He speak English when he want to.
Yeah, Canelo. Yeah, exactly.
Y'all missed what I mean. I didn't say Canelo. I didn't say Canelo can't speak English. I said Loma speaks English better than Canelo speaks. I didn't say he can't speak English.
That's cool.
He speaks better.
That's cool. D3
You
always
know how
find
we
a way out.
do.
D3 always find his way out of saying some bullshit, boy. He do, bro.
I didn't say no bullshit. You say Canelo speaks very good English? No,
I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
I said Loma speaks better English than Canelo. That's what I said.
That's crazy to compare.
I'm saying some bullshit.
That's crazy to compare.
Hey,
all right,
but I ain't gonna lie. But Free is actually right. Because Canelo be here almost his whole life, and he can barely speak the language, bro. What do you say?
Canelo said you're gonna see something special and feel. You know what I mean?
What he said? What he told me? He said one more thing. I was like, oh my god.
That was funny.
He said he called my mama a mother ucker.
Canelo's
don't bring up mama. Don't bring up mama.
That's one thing I do like about Canelo. He can cuss, boy.
He's horrible, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what everybody learns first in any language is a curse word.
What's up, Hero?
What's up, man? What's going on?
What you think about all this tank talk, man? I ain't heard from Piro all day. What you think about all this tank talk, Piro?
Not too much. I mean, you're hearing pretty much about the same thing. I mean, like I hear a lot of like Shakur glazing, but everybody does that. I don't know why they do it, but it's all good.
Man, Shakur is
fighter,
ass,
like their
man.
fighter.
Everybody get mad when you say that, Piro. He's ass, man. People
he is, bro, and I've been saying it for the longest, bro. I mean,
wait.
Everybody
really
says it's hate, but go ahead, sir. My bad.
No, you really believe he's ass though?
Yeah.
Damn.
He said he believes Shakur's ass.
Yeah, he said that.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with his opinion. That's his opinion. I mean, like I said before, Shakur, from what I see, Shakur's a hell of a boxer. But you gotta take that into consideration of the level of competition that he fought. Outside of three names, he really fought.
He's going.
I've never been impressed on any. I've never been impressed in any of his performances. I would say his biggest win is probably Oscar Valdez because of all the accolades that he carried with him. But even that performance was left to be desired. To be honest, I mean, I just can't say a dude is something that he ain't. I mean, I won't do that.
That's cool, Piro.
He ran.
Cool. He ran. He beat Valdez up. He stood him right there and beat him.
I know.
Up.
I mean, yeah, he put hands on him. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it wasn't no De Los Santos performance, but I wasn't impressed.
So for the De Los Santos performance, Piro, who do you blame Shakur on that one?
I blame De Los Santos.
Oh, of course
People
you do.
argue me up and down because De Los Santos ain't cut the ring off. Javante.
Both of them have blame, but didn't one go to the?
Why can't he cut the ring off? Go ahead, T.
Yeah, but didn't one of them show up talking about I'm in your home, I'm coming there to stomp on you and beat your tail, and then this nigga get in the ring and start pointing to the middle of the floor.
I blame both of them. Both of them had a terrible performance that night, so both of them is at fault. But the name that everybody came to see was Shakur. he was the one
No,
supposed to put
I understand that, but he was the one who was saying Shakur is pillow fisted. Like, it's nothing he can. Exactly. So if he's pillow fisted, why are you not going to him?
All he did, Thomas, was talking shit about Shakur's punching power the whole time, and he got in there and done nothing. That's why I blame him. I blame Shakur a little bit, but not. It's like 80-20. 90-10. I blame all of it on Del Santos. You said he couldn't punch. Go beat him up. Walk him down and stop him since he can't punch. Trap him. You shouldn't be worried.
50-50 in my book. I mean, y'all can put the blame however y'all want to.
Say it again, Free.
He said it's 50-50.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Free.
I said the blame is
50-50. Oh my God.
Neither one of them came to fight that night. Neither one of them came to fight that night. Neither one of them. Shakur did more work than De Los Santos. De Los Santos chased Shakur. Shakur, as he was running, like people like to say, he was throwing a couple of punches here and there, landed, and that was it.
Can I ask you a question? Can you admit that he's boring at least, Free?
No, he's not boring. He's not boring.
It wasn't boring.
That was a boring fight, but that doesn't mean that he's boring. That was a boring fight.
I feel like
what you think, bro?
Yeah.
What you think? You got somebody screaming and talking about how weak his punches is, how he can't do nothing to hurt me, and he don't go.
His ass. What would Pitbull do if he knew that he couldn't punch like that? Pitbull would go at Shakur because of that, and that'll get his ass whooped. But I'm just saying, he would go at him.
That's why I say
Madonna or a fighter like Madonna. Let Madonna find out your ass can't punch. Yeah, all right. He's gonna be right in your face.
I got a little emergency, fellas. My bad. I gotta go. Peace.
That's why
De Los Santos do it.
That's why I say it's 50-50, because Shakur was the one who was also saying he was going to knock De Los Santos out. So we can't
De Los Santos was talking shit. We knew Shakur wasn't.
I can't say that he was just talking shit. If you want to say De Los Santos meant what he said, you got both of them meant what they said. They said it when they got up there.
But De Los Santos was real heavy on Shakur's punching power being pillow.
I don't care. If you said it, you got to go out there and do it.
Okay,
we said the same thing.
Go out there and do nothing.
And that's why I said the blame is 50-50. Neither one of them
tried to do something. If Shakur gonna fight on the back foot and on the move, you got to figure out how to get to him. If you're gonna just let the guy touch you the whole time, then use a goofy for saying he ain't got no punching power. Well, just bull rush him like Manuel Stewart told Jermaine Taylor when he fought Corey. Just bull rush him. He can't hurt you.
Prize, what part do you not understand? I don't care about none of that. You can get the blame where you want to. I said it's 50-50 because neither one of them came to fight. They both said they was going to knock each other out. Neither one of them did anything. For me, I had it as a draw. It was a hard fight for both of them. I had it a draw.
Yeah, I remember you had it a draw. I remember that. Well, nevertheless,
neither one of them. Neither one of them did enough to win.
Santos did nothing more than Shakur did nothing. That's how I feel. De Los Santos did absolutely nothing.
I believe neither one of them did anything. Neither one. If
that's fair.
I was a judge, I would have judged it a draw.
That's fair. But I think De Los Santos was
10-10, 10-10, 10-10.
No,
10-10, all the way down my damn book. Y'all
nines all the way down. Just straight nines. I feel you, bro.
Good news is that I got breaking news for everybody. I got breaking news. The WC Board of Governors has voted in favor of ruling to elevate interim champion Mario Barrios to full champion. And they finally have stripped Terrence Crawford. Thank God.
No, he ain't stripped.
He's a champion in recess. That's the same thing.
No.
Man, he's done with 47. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, BVO. You're right. But
hey, Crush.
Devil's advocate, he's not stripped, but yeah. Mario Barrios is a WBC world champion.
I mean,
no, I've never seen Shakur punch a heavy bag.
Well, I don't know. You know what's funny thing about Shakur?
Hey, for people who say that their boy Floyd Mayweather don't got no power, you ever see him on a heavy bag? He be popping a damn heavy bag, bro.
Shakur?
Oh, Floyd?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Floyd shot. I seen him hit a punch bag. It was like whipping punches. It was like
he got a nice little. He got some thud to his punches.
Man, does he?
And you know how I knew he had. You guys remember when? Do you guys remember when he fought T.I. in the hamburger place, and he hit T.I. and said, and what he said? You forgot what I do for a living. I knew Floyd could punch then because T.I. went flying when Floyd punched him at that
I didn't see none of that.
You saw that, bro?
You didn't see that?
No, we ain't see that. Nobody saw that, dog. How you see that?
And then everybody tried to say everybody was trying to say T.I. got off. I was like, man, hell no.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing T.I. got off on Floyd.
That's not what that's not what I heard, man.
Yeah, what I heard.
You said you saw. I want to know what you saw.
No, I take that back. I didn't mean to say so. I'm talking about what I heard. My mistake. What I heard.
You say you seen him flying. That's crazy.
He went flying. That's that dude.
Marky, damn, what's good with you, my man?
They tried to say Floyd, the T.I. did. So I think that they probably were close to each other, but nothing happened. I think people just ran with something, tried to say T.I. Because the T.I. swung at Floyd. That's not going to happen.
That was pretty
Floyd
dumb.
Bodyguard
Pretty
is
dumb.
not going to let you. You ain't see them big dudes when he was bringing that wood, when he was chopping wood with Pacquiao, and he had them boys bringing in wood. So I'm pretty sure that you can't even get Harley nowhere close to Floyd Mayweather Jr.
What you guys think about Inoue saying he's not moving up to 126 till next year?
I think it's smart. I think it's super smart. Oh, go ahead, Crush.
Yeah, go ahead, Crush.
That's all I got to say about it. Move up. Yeah, well, move your ass on up. Keep moving on up. We got something for you. We got something for the little man from Japan. We got something for his ass.
It gets a little bit more.
We got something for his ass.
I keep trying to tell y'all, man, this man is not going to move up the weight like y'all want him to. He's not that.
He ain't doing it.
He's not that dude like that. Those lower weight classes got like 1 or 2 fighters in the entire weight class.
And he whooped them.
There's no punchers down there like that. Yeah. So when he moves up in weight, he started to realize there's bigger punchers up here.
Yo, D, I'm glad you said that because this nigga is like goated, and he is never questioned. And who has he fought?
Yeah.
Y'all be hating on Tank.
I give him Cool Boy. Who you talking about? Inoue?
Yeah.
I give him Cool Boy.
Donito Donaire.
Yeah, Nonito was getting in his ass too.
And that first fight, Nonito Donaire almost killed him in round. What was it, 8 or 9? They should have stopped the fight. Nonito had his ass all bobbling all over the place. If Nonito was a little bit younger, Nonito would have, man, they would have had to arrest Nonito.
Yeah, if it would have been young Nonito would have smoked his ass.
2 or 3 years, and he was like 2 or 3 years younger in that round. I forget what round it was in the first fight. He got him
round 7, I think, 7 or 8.
Yeah, whatever it was, Tom. Whatever it was, they would have had to take Nonito out, and Miss Donaire would have had to bail him out of jail that night because he would have assaulted him that bad. They would have. He was on his ass.
Somebody wrestling with their mic.
Yo, if you guys can, like one day we got to get Rachel on there, man. She'll explain the second fight to you. That first fight set up the reason why they Yeah, that second fight, man, Nonito was doing all kind of wild stuff to make sure that,
he probably was doing
he would have an advantage. But she would have to tell that story.
It is what it is. I'm not talking about none of that, Thomas. I'm talking about that first fight when he was just regular. You know what I mean? An older guy, older Nonito. If he was about 2 or 3 years younger, he would have a loss on his record right now. So I think he is good. If y'all want to put him in y'all pound for pound, that's fine. I have him in mind. So that's cool. I have no problem with that. You know what I mean? Because
I don't have no problem with Inoue either. It's just the fact that they glaze over Inoue, but they be hating and devaluing what Tank has done. And it's like, yo, who has he really fought, dog? You can only name a couple of people. If you can only name a couple of people on Tank's resume, that's what they say. Then that's the same thing that applies to him. And then beyond that, it applies to every other person who you say Tank is ducking. They ain't been fighting no top-notch talent either. So like, why is it only accountable to certain folks?
Because when it comes to the black fighters, it's a double standard. It's something different when it comes to black fighters. When it comes to the black fighter, I'm gonna say it again. When it comes to the black fighter, it's different. Period. Ain't nothing else to talk about. If y'all can't see it, then y'all ignorant. That's it. And I'm not talking about the brothers on the panel. I'm talking about y'all. If y'all don't see it, y'all are crazy. It's a double thing for a black fighter.
You know what's crazy though, man?
From Japan or Philippines or wherever else, he would be on front of all the magazines and doing everything. He would be the next star, like Triple G, somebody who beat nobody. So he'd be like him or bigger, much bigger.
I don't know. The thing about Tank is, until recently, he could come off very unlikable. So that's the hard thing. In America, they overjudge you. They put your personal business out. And it's like, it kind of ruins it for a lot of people. So that's the one thing you really can't compare because in America, know what I'm saying? In America, they're a little bit too critical in America. That's why Tank probably won't get his just due.
Look, BVO, don't forget about that shit Kovalev pulled off. If that would have been Tank David, it would have been frontline news on CNN, MS. What's it called?
MSNBC, absolutely.
It would have been on all of that shit. But Kovalev got swept under the rug. The only people that did it was that really put it to the light and brought it to the light that make it where old media had no choice to report it was the Trill Boxing Brothers. They were the only ones who was on that shit because it should have been. Because if it was a black fighter, his ass would have been they would have came and picked him up in front of his kids on Christmas. The police would have came and picked him up. Kovalev got away hiding in bushes. He did dog crimes. They locked Michael Vick up for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So Kovalev got away with some bullshit. If that was a black fighter, he would have been locked up. The feds would have came and got him.
That's a fact.
Feds would have came and got him.
That's a fact.
So yeah, man,
I don't want to sound like that guy, but whatever.
But we gotta get out of here. The Rise podcast is getting ready to start. If it's not already started, it's your boy BVO Boxing, man. I got my OG Crush in the house. I got my partner in the house, man. The Puerto Rican Prince, D-Free, and my man Thomas Kill came out to hang out with the niggas today. Salute to my man Thomas Hill coming to hang out with the brothers, man. And shout out to our brand new host, man. Shout out to our brand new host, man. My brother Prize Fighter, man.
Yeah.
And we go, oh my God, we play the commercials before we go.
Yeah.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got some thrilling news for all of you. We're launching a raffle where you can win a brand new 55-inch television just by making a payment of $10. Yes, you heard it right, just $10. Each entry must be made through Cash App with your name. The winner will be announced live at our GBT meet and greet on July 13th. The more entries you make, the higher your chances of taking home this outstanding flat-screen television. So, don't miss this incredible opportunity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this exciting contest. And remember, with each entry you make, you increase your chances of winning this amazing prize. Thanks for tuning in and good luck to all of you.
Hey, Crush. Hey, man, if you got some time, man, on that day, definitely come through, man. You could even bring the water.
Cool. No problem, bro.
All right,
no problem. We out here.